Ladies and gentlemen, after a week off, oh so suddenly, we have returned. Beehive Sports Podcast, episode 10, powered by Swing Juice. Visit swingjuice.com. Use promo code Beehive20 for 20% off your golf and MLB PA apparel. Tonight's show, a good one. Obviously, we have a ton to talk about since content built up for 2 weeks, stories, all that good shit. Local shout outs we'll start out with like normal. We're going to get into the NFL schedule release. And then a few just minor stories we're going to talk about. I'm going to give payode to Jerry Hughes. Frank Gore talk about his boxing match. Danny Woodhead's fucking golfing his ass off right now. A couple other stories in the buzz. And then in this week in sports history, I figured I would make it a special one for Devin since her birthday was yesterday. So we're going to do 5 fast facts that took place on May 22nd. So that was yesterday, Devin's birthday. We'll get into just 5 quick facts in sports history. Sketty on. We're going to just talk PGA Championship. Spoiler alert, he's not very upset this week. So it might kind of fucking suck, but we'll see. Things that sting. We have Jerry Jeudy arrested. Got some White Sox Yankees drama with Josh Donaldson and Tim Anderson. Rondo gets a PFA granted against him for allegedly pointing a loaded gun at a woman who happens to be the mother of his children. Nestor Cortez deactivates Twitter, and then I have 10 quick rundown stories. So the things that sting jam-packed as usual. And then in my hive, which is probably the reason most people tuned in tonight, we will be playing during the only productive podcast thing I got done during COVID week was I got to interview Carter Starachi, so 2-time national champ from Penn State, state champion out of the state of Pennsylvania. I had a little one-on-one sit down with him, did an interview. So we will be broadcasting the previously recorded interview will be broadcasted in the My Hive segment. Let's go.
Welcome to the Beehive Sports Podcast. Here are your hosts, Joe and Sketty.
As usual, opening buzz brought to you by Busch Light. Didn't get to catch up with Paul today. Next week, but I'm going to advertise it today because they are on sale now. We don't have the case yet, but farmer cans are available. So pretty awesome cause. Each case sold, Busch Light's going to donate $1 to Farm Rescue. Every case they sell and contribute $1, John Deere is going to match that. So buy some Busch Light farmer cans. We need them now kind of more than ever with all the crazy shit that's happening. So let's contribute. Drink up, but responsibly.
I like that we add that now.
Well, we should. It's our duty as citizens, right?
I guess.
Upstanding citizens. Another shout out real quick. Can you see this? Can you see this little sign right here? Do I need to move it closer?
I can see it.
Okay, so this is.
I had to get closer,
I'll
but
put
I
it
can
up
see
to
it.
the camera.
My
So,
computer's like, wait.
This was gifted to us. It's pretty cool. Piece of wood with burnt. This is burnt in. So Beehive Sports Podcast sign that we got. That is was gifted to us by Maynard Woodworks. So a fellow neighboring city employee works at the fire department. He has now started a woodworking company. And I told him I would absolutely boost his the little advertising bit for him for making us that sign. He surprised me with it. I thought it was really cool. So check him out on Facebook, Maynard Woodworks. It's MaynArD Woodworks. Make sure you check him out. Lots of cool stuff. You can, basically tell him what you want and he can do it. He's a very talented kid. So check it out, Maynard Woodworks. We're back.
Finally.
Yeah. So there was it was a surprise COVID attack that took place. So I'm sure everybody kind of figured that out because we have never, I don't think, canceled a show really, but so sometime I'm thinking it was during an incident at work where I was at Warren General Hospital is where it probably took place, but didn't feel, that was Friday. Saturday, I go to Justin's golf outing, which was awesome. His diaper party, it was awesome. It was a good time. And they did a blind draw afterwards for teams.
Yep.
I got put with California and Justin, who both golfed out their ass. I did not, but I did contribute. Guess how many holes I contributed on?
4.
Oof. I appreciate that you think so highly of me.
Well, you're getting 25 shots or something ridiculous. I assume,
No,
by
it
just law
wasn't that
average.
many because everybody else was handicapped too, so they kind of like met in the middle a little bit.
Oh, okay. All
So
right.
I didn't get 25. And I don't get 25 normally, dickhead. I get 22. And that's only at Conowongo. Anywhere else it's 17. Well, not anywhere else, but anywhere else in Warren County. And that's not for long.
Well,
You wait.
the way I'm
I'm telling you.
playing, you're going to be giving me shots soon.
Oh, is it that bad?
Well, I'm up to like a 2.4, 2.6, something like that now.
Oh man.
I'm about to get the Scarlet R where they say, "Hey, you've gone too high. Your rounds only count for half as much." That's what's about to happen if I don't get it
So
together
wait,
soon.
uh
You can
so
you can
are
only
they
go
gonna
up
come
3.
Are they gonna come back after your trophy they gave you for most improved golfer?
No, I don't think so.
They should.
That was years ago. They can't. They
If you're
can't.
playing that shitty, what there's no statute of limitations on that.
Well, if I just got to dump a little bit, then I can win most improved again.
But you can only go 3, you said, then back up 3 to win
Well,
the trophy again.
3. If you go up 3, it puts it's like a retarder on your handicap. Like basically, your rounds only count for like 50% or something ridiculous. So like it makes it
Uh,
hard to go up, and you can only go up 5 in a calendar year. You can't be higher than whatever your low
what
was
if
over a year.
what if something happened to where like say you like lost 3 fingers? Say like you're slicing up
Wouldn't
some
matter.
ham at the pepper mill and you lose 3 fingers and then you're not going to be as good by default. Do you have to like submit a letter or something to somebody and say, "Hey, you can't fuck my handicap now. It's going to go down because I'm just not capable."
Yeah, I don't know. I think they just say tough shit.
Tough shit.
Like unless you start playing left-handed, it doesn't matter.
That's the only way you can get it switched is if you
I think technically if you play right-handed, you're supposed to play right-handed. If you go left-handed, you can't. So you can't play left-handed all summer and be a 25 and then say, "Oh, I'm a righty
well,
now,"
I'm
and shoot.
right-handed again. Yeah, but
Yeah.
2022 you can identify differently. Maybe that has to change.
Well, I found the easiest way to go up is just make sure I have yet to have an 18-hole round without a double bogey this year. Haven't done
Oh
it. Can't
man,
do it.
me too.
I shot 79 the other day with 2 doubles. 2 doubles with 4 holes to go. It was impressive. That was the day we played with Nick.
When you tell me stories like that, I understand that like I'm supposed to be your friend and like empathetic and like, man, that's a bummer, but like I just can't. Like if I could shoot
You'll
uh, if I shot around with just 2 double bogeys, I'd be so fucking drunk excited at the end of that round that it like
Yeah,
it'd
but
be the best day of my life.
wait till you crack the plateau and you're consistently shooting in like the 80s, and then you just blow up and have like a 95 or 100 round. Like you're just going to be extremely pissed
Yeah,
off. Where like
okay.
now, if you shoot around 90,
So
you're like,
I'm
"Oh,
just
I had a
not
pretty
there
good
right.
day. Like,
Right. So when I
yeah.
get
You
there though,
just
that's when I'll start. All
it's
right. That
golf is
makes
kind of
sense.
like when people talk about like you start lifting, that's the moment you're never going to be happy with your body again. It's the same thing with golf. As soon as you start getting good at golf, you're just never going to be happy. It just doesn't happen. You cannot be happy for a sustained amount of time with golf. 2
Yeah,
weeks, that's like your limit.
yeah. So but that was how the week went. It was like literally Sunday and Monday, and then I have had nothing since. So everything's like back to normal. I'm good. And it was just like, fever here and there. Like it kept coming and going. But in general, like, I'm good. So
Yeah.
I'm,
Yep.
and now there's like nothing. So I feel, back to my normal self, even doing like I'm not even getting short of breath doing things that for those 2 days were like kind of brutal. But uh,
Yep.
and it was more like I would say like a day and a half. But yeah. So, anyways, we're back. I'm excited about that because it was a bummer missing the show. But I knew Monday, like it was just so up and down that I was like, I don't even want to try it because I'm just gonna fucking hate myself the entire time. But now,
Yep.
we're good. So, and real quick before we get into everything, the one thing I did want to note at the beginning of the show, as bad of a week as I may have had, obviously, tragedy did strike that weekend too in Buffalo with the shooting at the top
Yep.
store, and just want to give our thoughts and everything to the families that were affected by that, and everybody who had to respond to it and deal with it and is continuing to deal with it. It's that was just gross, disgusting tragedy, and I you know something's got to give in that regard with these things happening. I don't know the answer. I know everybody's searching for them, and one side thinks they have the answer, the other side thinks they have the answer. I don't think any of them do, um, except for just people just need to start. Wow, my camera's going crazy. Can you hear me still?
I can hear you. Your camera just went nuts.
It did. I don't know what's going on with that. We'll get it figured out.
Now,
Anyways, oh, it was unplugged. How did it get
no, that
unplugged?
would do it.
Let me see if I can figure this out real quick. Anything?
Nothing.
Nothing. Great. So we're off to a flaming hot start. Uh, yeah, I don't know where. Let me just try and mess with this for real quick. Control E. There we
Oh,
go.
there you go.
I'm back. All right. So, anyways, as I was saying, horrible tragedy, and I just wanted to, pay our respects to that. It was cool that you saw the Bills, McDermott and Terry and Kim Pagula took the team down, and they actually brought flowers and spent pretty neat that they were able to do that. But again, just wanted to mention that at the start of the show. So, local shout outs we're going to get into. Sketty, now your camera's going. See, I think it's the connection, but we're just gonna roll with it, okay? I don't need to see your mug anyways. You
Yeah.
you know what I look like, right?
Yeah. Well, yeah, you're still a little scrambled on mine, but I seem
Did
fine,
I
so I
lose
don't
you
know what the
completely
heck's
now?
going on. No, I can still see you.
All right, I think we're good.
Okay. You're just like froze on my screen. Yep. All right. Bees is gone. We'll be back.
You there?
I'm here. I've been
All
here.
right. I think we fixed it. Oh, you were all alone there for a minute?
Yeah, I gave the warning that you were gone
All
and
right.
backed out to see what you were doing.
I switched internets. I think we're okay. Sorry about that, everybody. We haven't had this problem in a long time, so that's kind of annoying, but
Correct.
we'll get through it. All right. So anyways, we're gonna get into local shout outs. Again, apologize for the technical issues. We need a tech guy. We say that every week.
We definitely need a tech guy.
We
Yep.
need a tech guy. Nobody's volunteered, I noticed, but that's okay. You can't be expected to do that. But let's get into local shout outs. First one we're going to give out there, Olivia Hoffman, the 10-year-old daughter of Kayla, friend of mine, girlfriend of Timmy, friend of TBSP, buddy of
Okay.
ours. Olivia and her horse Charlie just took first in pattern class and third in rail class, qualifying her for the Youth Equestrian Development Association Championships in Tennessee. So she's going all the way to Tennessee now at the end of June, and this is the top 20 in the nation go. So she's a 10-year-old riding horses, kicking ass. So she's heading off. I just wanted to give a shout out to Olivia. It's pretty awesome that to make it that far. I mean,
Yeah.
when they take only the top 20 in the country, pretty solid.
Right. Yep.
So next on the local shout outs, the county track teams. Did you appreciate the posts I put up last night with the photos of the
Yes. Yeah. Clever.
with
Clever, B.
Benji
Clever.
and Graham? Yeah, I was
Yeah.
sitting here kind of just writing some stuff, and I saw those, and I was like, that's kind of funny. So the Dragons accounted for 37 medals at Slippery Rock. The cool thing about that, Kevin Dustin, the GOAT track coach, that's his alma mater. That's where he ran cross country. So he's on his home turf for the D10 championships, and they bring back 37 medals, which is pretty solid.
Yep. Yeah, I'd say that's pretty good. Pretty good day.
Yeah, hell yeah. Ben White, Ethan Best, Graham Carr, that's Mr. Stole Your Girl. He looked like fucking John Stamos in that picture, and I was like, that the dude probably stole somebody's chick after he took second in that 800 or whatever it was. Laney Gatto, Lindsay Madigan, Katie Byer, which she's the one who, like, does that girl, you remember us talking
She's a
about her?
swimmer.
She like mopped up mops up at states.
Was it swimmer or diver? Swimmer, right?
What's that?
Was she swimmer or diver? I don't remember
swimmer.
which.
Pretty sure
that's
swimmer.
what I was thinking was swimmer.
Yeah. So, but she obviously doesn't suck at anything because she was kicking ass at track too.
Athlete.
Cheyenne Rulander, and then there's a relay team there's a few of them, but the one that I noted was Gracie and Laney Gatto, Marissa Gorley, Lindsay Madigan, and then, like I said, two other relay teams. Youngsville brings home 2 medals, both by Blake Meyer, and then Eisenhower, of course, Benji Bauer with the most American photo of the sports weekend. Turns out, if you looked in the comments, the entire team does that. Did you see in the comments?
I didn't see that. No.
Yeah, somebody posted in the comments showing the whole team. Like the whole team was wearing them. So pretty badass. Alex Hummel also medaled for Eisenhower. So sticking with high school sports, swimmers, there were some swimmers named All-State. Hugh Harrison, Katie Byer, as we just discussed. So she got All-State honors. So did Katie Madigan. So congrats to them. So I knew this was happening, but I didn't know to what extent. Like, I knew my little cousin who lives down near Pittsburgh, Jared Bees is his name. I knew that he was good at baseball, but I didn't know the extent of how good he was. And because that family is just kind of so distant, I just wasn't in the loop until recently. And what I found out is that Jared plays for Eden Christian Academy, which is a single A down by Pittsburgh. He was second in the state in strikeouts. He led his team with a .455 batting average and led the team with 26 runs scored and 14 stolen bases. They were undefeated this year, Eden Christian. and outscored opponents 142-19.
It's pretty good.
So not close. They're currently in the WPIAL playoffs. I was getting updates tonight. Jared pitched in the first round. It would have been like Thursday, maybe it was Thursday. Yeah, I think last Thursday sounds right. They defeated Greensburg Central Catholic 6-0. Jared pitched a complete game shutout. And then tonight they won 6-5 with a walk-off infield single in the bottom of the seventh in their second round playoff game. So they're continuing on. So we'll keep tabs on that to see how far they go. They lost in the state championship last year. So if you read the article that was posted, they are he's kind of out for a little bit of revenge. Said that the loss last year left a bad taste in their mouth. So pretty cool. But that's it for local shout outs for this week. I just a few things wanted to throw up there. So and Kevin Dustin said that Tbsp is the track team's best public relations.
Glad we could help.
As well, somebody's got to give them some love. It might as well be us.
Yeah.
All right. So your audio is still a little choppy. I'm almost wondering if we should shut this down, come back.
Yeah, your video has been just screwed.
What's that?
And a little choppy.
See, I can.
Your video.
Yeah, you are. So that's what we're gonna do. Again, apologize, folks. Want to get a good connection going. I don't know what the deal is tonight, but I'll get it figured out. And give us about 5 minutes. We'll be back on. Thank you.